Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Superhack Mode Workshop, Mode 101, a guide to deploying on the hypergrowth chain. Joining us today is Cat McGee, who will be taking us through this session. And with that, I'll pass it over to Cat to get the session started.
Hey, everybody. Very, very, very excited to be here. This is actually super special. So I'm Kat. I'm a developer relations engineer. And today I'm going to be talking to you and introducing for the very first time Mode. I say first time because we're kind of still in stealth mode right now. We're like in hot stealth. So this is our first introduction to the world. I love ETH Global. I've been a hacker at ETH Global for a very long time, and it just made sense for us to jump on the Superhack and talk with all these amazing sponsors and partners. We are an L2 on OP Stack, so it just makes a hell of a sense for us, and it's very, very exciting. So a little bit about what the hyper growth chain actually means. We have noticed, through all of our years in blockchain that there's kind of one big issue with it. And there's a ton of developers building and there's a ton of projects, but actually growing those projects is a pain. It's difficult to do, and turning really good code and really good tech into businesses is something that we haven't quite nailed in blockchain yet. So the point of this L2 is kind of stems from two different things. We've got technology based right into the protocol level that's going to really incentivize and have growth mechanics and have KPIs and have everything that you need to just develop a working application that's going to get users. So you guys focus on the code, and then this kind of does all the business stuff for you. And then also on the other side, we're really focused on just growing an ecosystem and a community. This is built by people who've been actually building hundreds of blockchain projects for 7 years or something. So we want to support developers as they're doing this, and we have that side as well. So it's both kind of the technology and then this ecosystem of really good people. So why Mode? So we're kind of trying to build this whole big incentivized system that isn't just the idea of blockchain, but actually is on the protocol layer, an ecosystem and a community. So the way that we're doing that is through loads of different features, but these are just some examples that we are working on from Mainnet at the moment. So we have contract secured revenue. So any developer who publishes a smart contract is going to actually get some fees from the transaction that go through to the smart contract. And this is something that we really, really feel is going to incentivize. You don't have to think about how you're going to make money. Your contract's going to make money for you immediately without any sort of extra stuff added to it. You just have to grow that and then just incentivize that to happen. Then there's referral revenue. So this is the whole point of the ecosystem, the community working together. So anyone who refers new developers, new users, new protocols is going to get a share of the transaction fee revenue onto that as well. So that's just this growth ecosystem that's going to incentivize people. Very exciting. And then there's also this dashboard and tooling. And this is honestly what I think is the most exciting part about Mode, in that developers can just we can forget about all the marketing stuff and all the boring growth stuff and KPIs and all of there's what kind of stuff you have to give to VCs to get money. It's all going to be on this dashboard. It's going to be tools and stuff in there, and you can just focus on building what you're building, and it's just going to grow and become a business for you, which is, I think, probably the most exciting thing about Mode. So today, I kind of just want to go through a deployment guide. It's just an EVM chain, so it's very, very easy to do, just like any other EVM chain. I think Optimism just had a workshop there, and he explained how this is going to work, and it's basically the same. There's just some extra steps because we are a brand new chain still in half stealth mode. So first thing you got to do is add Mode to MetaMask. Obviously, super simple. We're on chain list. We are chain ID 919. So just head on to chain list and go to Mode. You can also just type in Node instead of doing this link. And then you're going to add that to MetaMask. If you want to do it manually, if you don't trust chain list for whatever reason, you can find all the information you need for adding it to MetaMask in our docs.mode.network. There's some other resources and stuff there too, for just deployment guides and how Mode works and the point of it and everything there too, if you want to learn some more information. After that, you're going to need to get Sepolia ETH. We don't have a faucet yet on Mode, so we only have a bridge. So if you just get Sepolia ETH, we also have some. We can send it to you. Just message us on the Discord, or you can use this faucet. This is a good faucet by Alchemy, sepoliafaucet.com. After that, you bridge Sepolia to Mode. So just bridge.mode.network, super easy to use. plug in how much you want to bridge over. Make sure you are connected with your Sepolia, Ethereum, MetaMask, and then we can also send you some as well. If you don't want to go through this process, just send us a message on partner mode on Discord, and we'll DM you and figure that all out and get you some mode ETH. So for deploying, it's just the same as anything else. All you have to do is put us into your config files. So Remix, obviously super simple. As long as you're connected to mode onto the on MetaMask, you just deploy using MetaMask, and you can get your contract in mode. Hard hat, add mode to hard hat config. Truffle, add mode to truffle config. Same as anything. We also have a guide online for Third Web. We're working pretty closely with them. We think they are just super awesome for getting stuff up and running. So if you want to use Third Web or any sort of other tool, just go onto our docs and you'll be able to see like a really easy guide for that. And yeah, you just have to generate an API key for them with, sorry, I'm just reading the message. Yeah, with mode network plugged in, and then you're sorted. So this is a pretty short presentation because I just kind of wanted to introduce mode to the world, which is like super exciting, but we are offering 10,000 USD at this hackathon to some really cool, wacky projects. We just want you to build like cool stuff. So we've got 3K given best overall. That can be in any theme, anything. Like it's just gonna, blow people away. So that's 3K for that. 2K best developer tool, super important because we want to be building up an amazing developer ecosystem and user ecosystem. 2K for best use of AI. AI, I think, is going to be a pretty huge theme of this hackathon, seeing some of the other prizes as well. So this could be as well like anything your heart desires for AI. We just want to see it integrated pretty well. And then we have 2K for the most weird idea, which I'm excited for this too. So anything that you just can dream on but probably shouldn't be built, just build it. We just want to see like weird stuff, crazy stuff that maybe shouldn't exist, but we want to make it exist. So we have something for that too. Just be crazy, make memes, like do whatever you want. Something that you've maybe thought of, like that's a stupid idea, just build it. We want to see that. And then 1K for prize pool, you can see how to like qualify for that online. But basically, any project doesn't win any of the other prizes. If you deploy on those, you're going to be eligible for the prize pool. So some ideas. Since we are a new chain, we're pretty much interested in like anything. We have not much so far like deployed onto Mode. So we're looking for anything you want to build, like is going to be super awesome. But these are some of the ideas that us as a team are just like super into. So obviously integration of other projects. So we want to get cross-chain, get some oracles in there, get some like queries, the graph maybe, and other sponsoring. Just some interesting things there that exist in other chains. We don't have it yet on Mode. So that would be so awesome just to build this ecosystem. Identity system as well is going to be really important for Mode Mainnet as well, because we're doing this like reputation system and referral system. How are we going to like actually have like civil resistance and identity on that chain? So something for that would be like super interesting. It's something that we need. Data visualization. So obviously we are working on a dashboard. So we do have some like protocol level data visualization, but just more and more is obviously good. So any sort of blockchain visualization tools, it looks awesome. Like we want it to just be attract users and stuff. Love that kind of stuff. Decentralized exchanges, user focus, kind of stuff like that. Innovative DeFi as well. So stuff that's also crazy. Like there's so much you could do in DeFi. Be crazy, be weird, be wacky with it. Get some weird DeFi projects. Like I think that'd be really cool. You can also maybe integrate AI into that. Get some user-friendly DeFi. Could be interesting. Account abstraction, anything, of course, maybe like an AA wallet for Mode, something that's like themed after Mode could be really cool. That's like also probably a pretty huge theme of this hackathon. Then just like, we love games as well. I know the team has like built a ton of blockchain-based games and stuff, and that's something that we're super into. So something that actually utilizes blockchain in a game pretty well, and it's just like weird and crazy. You just thought of a game that no one would ever play, but you think it's funny, like give it a go. Or there's like Instagram ads that you always see that are just like weird games. They're funny. Let's build that, build whatever you want, but we love games. Some other like ideas for the AI prize, combining AI and dynamic NFTs. Like we've seen AI integrated like really well into like previous ETH global hacks, and people are doing like some crazy stuff with it. Like you could just talk to the blockchain, or you could use AI to do swaps and stuff. We've seen projects like that. They're awesome. I haven't seen anything that actually like combines AI with dynamic NFTs. I think that's like a really cool use case. So something that does that creatively would be really cool. AI for gas prediction as well. You could maybe like combine this with account abstraction and do like, you know, if you submit transaction to the chain, it like looks at the chain. It's like, okay, well, it's going to be cheapest if we do this in 20 minutes instead of 9. So maybe you can like just load it and then account abstraction, and then it like gets onto the chain or something. It's cool. So tons of ideas. We're also interested in ZK. Didn't want to put it here because I don't think there's any ZK protocols actually sponsoring Superhack, but having anything to do with privacy or zero knowledge proofs on Mode would be insane. Something I want to stress as well is that like, because we're all about trying to build developers, being entrepreneurs, and really like build this ecosystem up, and because we are still very early stages of Mode, we want to keep working with you. We want to turn you into entrepreneurs. We want to make your project successful. And because of that, we're going to be like offering grants to awesome projects that are built here. You guys are going to be the first people to go through our grant systems. That's really, really exciting. So if you're interested in that, when you're submitting a project into ETH Global, you'll be able to like tick a box that says we're interested in grants. So just make sure you tick that if you're interested in us reaching out to you, because we really want to get some like awesome developers building awesome stuff on Mode. And that is it. So a lot of time here. Most important thing is just to enjoy the hackathon. We are at partner mode on Discord, in the global Discord. Come and say hi. We're always there. Even if you're not like hacking on Mode, just say hi. We want to support you anyway. So yeah, if anyone's got any questions, the Zoom chat is open. Feel free to send some stuff into there. Otherwise, I think this was pretty short.
Awesome. Cheers. Thank you. Yeah, if anybody has any questions, feel free to type them in the chat or take yourself off mute and ask away. And if there are no questions, then yeah, as Kat said, definitely reach out to the team on the Discord channel. They will be there and happy to assist as you all progress through the hackathon over the next couple of days. But yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, thanks, Kat. Thanks for the great workshop and presentation. Yeah, thank you all, everybody else, for attending. Have a great rest of your Friday and have a great weekend, and happy hacking.
Thanks, guys. Good luck.
Cheers. Thank you.
Hope to see y'all on the Discord.